So Alan, you mentioned earlier that Cambium has a long history with the rural and competitive carriers. Can you give a little more context and background on that statement?
We do. We spun out of Motorola about 18 months ago, so you're probably more familiar with us under the Canopy product line, the point-to-multipoint products, or the Orthogon point-to-point products. But we've been the go-to supplier for rural wireless internet service providers for over 14 years. Anywhere, like I said, where there's more acres than people, where the cost to deploy copper is prohibitive, this is a go-to solution. It's available in licensed and unlicensed frequencies, and as you can see, the remote module, this is the part that would go on somebody's home or business, is pretty small, pretty inconspicuous. Put that up on the roof, it'll disappear into the background, you won't even notice it. This, of course, up on the tower, where people are used to seeing towers and looks just like another cell phone base station or something like that. But this will deliver you 90 megabits per second, line of sight, non-line of sight now with our newest version of the product, and it is the go-to product for us.
And what spectrum bands do you operate?
We operate unlicensed 5.4, 5.8 gigahertz, and we have plans this summer to launch 2.4 gigahertz and the licensed 3.65 band as well.
You mentioned non-line of sight a minute ago. Can you talk a little bit more about non-line of sight?
Yeah, inside of about 5 miles, this thing actually gives you some pretty miraculous non-line of sight capability. So we can go around the trees, the buildings. We have shots that are completely blocked by city buildings. It works.
How does the technology work?
Well, there's a little bit of secret sauce in there that the company has, but it uses some industry standard OFDM and MIMO as the backbone of what makes it all happen. But it's a fully scalable, deterministic over-the-air protocol. We can confidently say we test up to 200 subscribers per access point radio. Others are kind of theoretic about that number. We stand behind it, and we actually have people who pushed it beyond that. So we know that we can scale. Not only that, but we can put multiple devices on the exact same frequency in the same place, using the same spectrum over and over and over again, and scale up to really, really large networks as needed.
Alan, thanks for your time.
Thank you.